Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I am C. Shilpa Surana and in today's video we are going to discuss the IPO which is open currently, and that is Tatva Chintan Pharma. So if you're planning to subscribe that IPO, please do watch this video till the end so that you can make an informed decision. Also, please note this video is for educational purposes only. It is not a recommendation to subscribe that IPO. If you like my video, do give it a thumbs up and please subscribe my channel for future updates. So let's begin. So let's start with the company first. This company was incorporated in 1996 and it is a specialty chemical company. This company is into manufacturing of SDAs, that is structured directing agents, and 40% of its revenue in FY21 have come from this segment. Okay. Next, it is involved in phase transfer catalyst, that is PTC, and 20% of its revenue in FY21 have come from this segment. Then is electrolyte salt, which is contributing to 1% of its revenue, and then comes the pharma and agrochemical intermediaries, which contributes to its 30% of the revenue. I will not go in detail, but now let's try to understand what is this SDA, what is this PTCs. Okay, so PTC here is basically used as a catalyst. So catalyst means anything that is used to expedite the process or fasten the process. Okay, so PTCs are used as catalysts in chemical processes to eliminate unsafe elements, increase yield and minimize wastages. Okay, and then comes the SDAs. So these are made through forward integration of PTC. So you further process this PTC, which is a raw material for SDA, and you get SDA. Okay, SDA, which is prepared from PTCs, it is used for synthesizers of zeolites. Okay, so now what is zeolites? Zeolites are microporous minerals that are used as commercial adsorbents. Also, just as an information, this company is dealing in 154 type of products. So the next point is that this company is the largest manufacturer of SDA for zeolites in India. So that is one of the, you can say, key point for this company, that it's the largest manufacturer of a stream which contributes major part of its revenue. Okay, now the next point is that company serves customers across various industries. So you can say that the downfall in one industry will not impact tremendously to this company, because it is a well diversified company in the sense that its customer base is from various industries. Okay, so it provides its good to automotive industry, petroleum, agrochemical, dyes and pigments, paints and coatings, pharma, personal care and others. Also, its products are not only sold in India, but it is exported to 25 plus countries, which include USA, Germany, South Africa, China, UK, etc. And in FY20, the total export contributed to 76% of its total revenue from operation, which is a very woofing amount. Okay, so also to note, this company is having two subsidiaries, one in USA and one in Netherlands. Now coming to its customer base, its customers include Merck, Bayer, Ipox Chemicals, Laurus Labs, Naveen, Fluorine International Limited, Atul Limited, etc., etc. So it's having a vast base of customers. Now currently it is having two manufacturing facilities in India. One is in Ankleshwar and one is in Dahej in Gujarat, and these units have installed capacity of 280 kiloliters and 17 assembly lines. So with this IPO, it is planning to create organic growth opportunity for itself and planning to expand its capacity at the Dahej facility, which is there in Gujarat. Okay, now coming to the industry overview. So one of the important thing to note about this company is the products that this company prepare have its utilization in green chemistries, wherein the processes are undertaken in an environmental friendly manner. So why we needed this information is because globally right now the need for conducting chemical process in an environmental friendly manner has been given a lot of importance, and hence we can say that this company's products being utilized in green chemistries, it can be one of the added advantage to this company. Okay, so globally it is expected that the PTC market is going to increase to 132 billion company in 2024 from 103 billion company which was there in 2019. Also, the introduction of BS6 vehicles in India and China. So BS6 vehicles, if you guys don't know, These are the vehicles that will help in reducing the amount of hazardous gases that are released in the environment when a vehicle is running. Okay, so with the introduction of these kind of vehicles in India and China, a sharp increase is there in the demand of zeolites. So we had seen above that SDAs are used for synthesizing this zeolite, and SDA is one of the major product category of this company. Okay, so again the rise in demand is going to be an added advantage to this company. Next is the electrolyte salt division, which we had also seen, which right now is contributing only 1% here, but this industry is expected to experience good growth with the increase in demand of electric vehicles and battery storage devices. Okay, if company utilizes this opportunity, it can again be as an added advantage for this company. Now looking at the global market overview, globally the chemical market is expected to grow at 6.2 CAGR, and APAC specifically is anticipated to grow at 7 to 8%. So APAC countries might see this level of growth in the near future, in the next 5 years probably. And if we see the Indian market overview, then the specialty chemical industry forms 47% of the domestic chemical market. So of the chemical market, 47% contributed by specialty chemical industry, and this industry is expected to grow at a CAGR of around 11 to 12% in the same period, which is by 2024. Okay, now coming to the financials of the company, we can see there has been increase in the assets. So from 1875 million to 3148 million, the revenue has increased from 2068 million to 3062 million, and the profit after tax have increased from 205 million to 522 million. So we can say that the PAT CAGR over financial year FY19 to 21 has been 60%, which is a great figure, and revenues have grown at a CAGR of 21.7% over FY19 to FY21, again, which is more than 20%, so it's a good figure in a way. And ROE has been between 31 to 32% in last 2 years for this company, which again shows good value created for equity holders. All right. So now coming to the strength of the company is the largest manufacturer of SDAs, which is used for synthesizing zeolites. And we had seen that with the increase in demand for EV vehicles and with the introduction of this BS6 vehicles in India and China, the demand for these SDAs is going to definitely increase, which is going to be an added advantage or strength for this company. Now this company is also having an R&D facility in Vadodara, and in the past 10 years it has commercialized over 82 products, which is a great sign that whatever research it is doing, it is able to materialize those research and generate fruitful results out of it. Okay, and also in the past 3 years it has invested approximately around 2% of its revenue on R&D. So approximately 2% of this 3062 million has been spent on R&D, which is again showing that the company emphasizes on improvising its product or releasing new products, which is again a good sign for a company. And it is not just that it is spending on research, right guys, it is able to commercialize also 82 products in past 10 years, which is not a small number. Now also this company is having a competitive advantage that the products that this company deals in are highly technical. So we have seen that how much R&D is needed, right, for the products that it is selling. So its products are highly technical, plus the quality standards that a customer needs for this product, and the cost of switching from one supplier to another supplier. So all this results in a competitive advantage for any company, as the customers tend to switch to different suppliers very rarely. Okay, so this is an added advantage for the company, that once you get a buyer, the chances of losing that buyer is less. Okay, now the company product finds its application in various industries that we had seen, right? Automotive, petroleum, pharma, agrochemicals, paints, etc. So thus it can get a protection from cyclicity of the chemical sector. So cyclicity means that your sales increase during a certain period of the time. So when you are supplying to various industries, you don't get impacted by the cyclical nature of the industry that you operate in, because your customers are from various segments, so your product is up and running probably throughout the year. Okay, now coming to the risk and weakness. So first is that 60% of its revenue is coming from its top 10 customer, which makes it very vulnerable. If you lose any customer for that matter, it might impact your sales drastically. Okay, now having understood that, one more key point here to note is that this customer is not having long-term contracts with any of its customers. So that means that you are exposed to a greater risk because you don't have any long-term contract with these top 10 customers. Okay, now considering the outbreak of COVID-19 and the current situation, there is a lot of uncertainty, and slowdowns or shutdowns can happen in this sector, which will again impact the revenue of this company. So this risk is not just specific to a chemical sector, but it is overall, in the economy. So now coming to the valuation part of the company, even at the higher price band that company have quoted, which is 1083, the company will be cheaply valued as compared to its peers. The PE of Tatva Chintan will be 45.9 at price band of 1083. Whereas I was able to get this chart on the internet, and you could see that it peers PE is far higher as compared to Tatva Chintan's PE, which is 45.9. Others are somewhere around 60 and 70s. So the price that Tatva Chintan is quoting right now, it is cheaply valued as compared to its peers. Alright, so now coming to the IPO details section. The IPO opened on 16th July and is closing on 20th July, which is Tuesday. And the price band that company have quoted is between 1073 to 1083 per equity share. And the minimum subscription that any person needs to do if they want to apply for this IPO is 13 shares. Also, the size of IPO is 500 crores. Out of this 500 crore, a fresh issue is of 225 crores. So the value collected against this fresh issue will go to the company for its growth and other purposes as defined in the red herring prospectus. Whereas the offer for sale is of 275 crores. So the value that will be collected for this particular chunk will be going to the promoters of the company. All right. Now, one important thing to note here is that even after the IPO, the promoters' holding will be 79.17%. And as per SEBI's guideline, this cannot be more than 75%. And the timeline that the promoter will be having to reduce this 79.17 to 75 is 3 years. So within next 3 years, the promoters will be selling its almost 4% stake in the company. Okay, so that in a way could lead to a price fall in future at some point of time when lot of shares will come into market, which will be sold by promoters. Okay, so that's basic demand and supply concept. As the supply will increase, the prices of the shares will tend to fall down. Okay, now coming to the objects of the issue, the funds that has been raised by the company will be used for expansion of its Dahej facility in Gujarat. Also, it will be using its funds to upgrade the R&D facility in Vadodara, and further the remaining amount will be used for other corporate purposes. Okay. If you see the current status of this IPO, it has been already oversubscribed to the extent of 4.51. So if the company is ready to issue 100 share, it have already received application for 451 shares. So on and all, we can see the market looks positive about this company. This can also be seen if we see the gray market premium of this company. So it is around 720 rupees right now. Hence again we can say that there is a positive sentiment about this company's IPO in the market right now. So on and all, if we see that the industry growth prospect is good, the financials of the companies are good, the company is cheaply valued as compared to its peers, and there is a positive sentiment in the mind of people about this company. So on and all, we can say that this company is an attractive investment option from listing gain perspective as well as from long term perspective. So that's all guys from my side. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do like my video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to subscribe my channel. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Bye.